Alright guys, so in part 1 we decided to read a creepy pasta, and in part 2 we decided to investigate it. Then in part 3, she joined our game.
Annie, what's wrong? She said she had to be quiet, and she's on the bed right now. Is everything okay at home? Bring around the real roses? Pocket full of posies? That's not a good song. That is not. I'm getting out of here. Ashes, ashes? No, I'm scared. I'm out. I'm out. That's scary. Oh my gosh!
Part 4. Annie Explained. Alright guys, we are back with another Annie video. We got so many questions that we don't have enough answers to. So, who is Annie? And over here it says, I regret it. What do you regret? Also, if you look over here, a lot of you guys have been tweeting this at me. If you go to this page, it says, that's what you get. And it's got a shadowy figure and then a little girl crying and a plate and a spoon. But what could this mean? So if I'm reading these comments over here, some people are saying they got her a dog and made her eat it. Poor Annie, cruel people. I think she's using Roblox to let us know she needs help. Alright, somebody wrote the story based on the image. It was Annie's birthday and they got her a pet dog. But one day she broke a plate, so her mom said that she had to kill her dog and eat her dog. And on her profile she said, I regret it. What do I think? I think based off of this image that maybe she was either forced to eat the dog and then she regrets that. And maybe she didn't want to eat her food, so her mom was like forcing her to eat. And she regrets eating? I don't know, actually. It might be related to her dog. We don't really know exactly. Now let's go into her game and see if there's anything that's changed. So far we see there's like 12 people playing right now and 266,000 people have played this. Alright, let's go. By the way, she unfriended me, so I can't get like full details as to what is really going on because I don't have her as a friend. If you're watching this, Annie, can you please friend me back so we can, you know, have an interview. You can tell us your story, you know. Otherwise, we're just gonna assume things, but oh, I just knocked the baby. But yeah, so when we first started off in this game, there was this little girl. There weren't these babies. These babies came afterwards. I don't know what they mean, but there's like little babies. Like this one's like small, and then, oh, I'm stepping on it. And then there's this one over here. And I think that's about it, really. There's these two kittens, Saki and Muffy, and there's all the doges. And then there was, I think this cat was added later on as well. But yeah, I don't know. Besides that, I think everything is literally the same. Even this bunny rabbit over here is the same. So I don't think we're really gonna find anything in her game as a clue, but we could look around. All right, so this was also added, and oh, I just died. And it says, I defied God, and there was like a skeleton. So maybe what she's trying to say is that she has sinned, and as a punishment, she was killed. I don't know exactly, but it doesn't seem like there's anything in this game as a clue. So we're gonna get out of this game. And we're gonna go back to the source of things. We're gonna go back to the creepypasta itself and try to find some clues there. Oh wait, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna tell you guys what I really think. What I really think is that the person that created the creepypasta is Annie, obviously. So who do I think Annie is the person that she is following. Herschel Layton is the person that she's following. And of course this girl, she is denying that it's her. She said, if you're invested in Annie's story, you're a stanny, don't at me. But yeah, of course she's gonna deny that it's her, but I mean, come on guys, it's obviously her. Anyways, let's go back to the creepypasta itself. Alright, so here's the proof as to, because I know that a lot of people are scared, and I know that a lot of people believe that the story is real. When I said from the beginning, the first episode, that it's a creepypasta, and creepypastas are fake. They're not real. They're just stories that people want to tell you to scare you. And you know, it's all in good fun in the end. It's not like to actually try to get you like really scared. It's just you know, people like to hear like scary stories. I like hearing scary stories, even though I know that they're not real. I just like to hear about them. And a lot of people do like to hear about them. But anyways, so we are going to the source here. So this person posted this creepypasta with a ton of images as, you know, like proof or anything, right? So if you scroll down, you're gonna see that there's a lot of comments here, right? So you scroll even further down. Okay, so over here somebody says, I'm excited for your next pasta. And then this girl, the person that wrote the story, says, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. So this person actually makes more than one creepypasta. So, but what will your next pasta be? A spin-off of this one? Probably not. It's easier and more entertaining for me to stick to original one-shots, although one day I might. So that's, again, even more proof that this is just a creepypasta for entertainment. So it's not real. It's not a real story. This person just likes to make stories to scare you guys. So, and honestly, I think it was a really good creepypasta. It was really creepy, and also really cool the fact that, you know, this person knows what they're doing with like building and stuff like that. I don't know how she turned the house to fire. I mean, myself, I don't know how to do that, but it's cool that she knew how to do that. So this is the person, Koneko Box. I'm some memester that suffers from hyperactive imagination. Also, I like bunnies. So they also have other creepypastas, by the way. So they have the Annie one, which is like the biggest one right now. There's White Noise, and there's Steven is Missing. So they like to create stories to scare you guys. So that's who created the creepypasta, Annie. That's the truth about Annie. Also, I wanted to point out another thing. It's that the other people that are in the game trying to scare you guys, those people are not even associated with Annie at all. Like Sally and I don't know, Sharky or Frankie, I don't know who you guys were talking to me about. Like, oh my gosh, Sally said this. Like, who is Sally? This girl literally said she has no brothers and sisters. So there's no Sally. Sally's just some random person that was like, oh cool, this is a creepypasta. Let me jump in and try to act like I'm also a part of this. So that's who Sally is, and also Frankie and or Sharky or whoever the other people are. The only person that's a part of this creepypasta is, you know, Annie. That is all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this creepypasta, by the way. I think it was really cool. Props to you, Annie. This was actually my favorite creepypasta that I've read so far. So I really enjoyed it myself. If you guys have any other creepypastas that are like really cool for me to like read or like check out and see the mystery behind them and stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. But I think that is all for the Annie thing, unless Annie wants to add me again and we can interview her and see her side of things. But besides that, otherwise, this is gonna be the last video on Annie, and we will move on to other creepypastas. But yeah, that is all for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And make sure to hit the bell if you haven't already. But yeah, that is all. Peace out.